My girlfriend erased my late daughter's voice from my phone. The last recording I had of her saying, "I love you." She said, "You need to move on." I went silent. Then I checked my cloud backup. It was still there. When I realized she'd tried to erase the one thing I had left. I-35 mail. Don't even know how to start this. I'm sitting in my car outside my apartment right now because I can't go inside. My girlfriend's in there. Ex-girlfriend. Whatever. I need to get this out before I lose my mind. My daughter died 2 years ago. She was 7. Leukemia. I'm not getting into it because I'll break down, but she was my everything. Her mom and I split when she was little, stayed friends, co-parented fine. When she got sick, we were both there every day. When she died, we were both holding her hands. I had one voice recording on my phone, 38 seconds. Her saying goodnight to me when I was traveling for work, about a month before she got really bad. "Good night, Daddy, I love you, I miss you, sleep tight, don't let the bedbugs bite." Then giggling. That laugh. God, that laugh. I listened to it maybe once a week. Sometimes more on bad days. Always alone. Never where anyone could hear. It was mine. Sacred. Met my girlfriend about 14 months ago. Grief counselor said maybe try dating when I felt ready. She seemed understanding at first. Said she got it, that I'd always be my daughter's dad. That grief doesn't have timelines. That lasted maybe 6 months. Started small. You mention her a lot. Maybe we could put away some photos? I feel like I'm competing with a memory. Should have ended it then. But I was lonely, and she was there, and part of me wondered if maybe she had a point. Maybe I was stuck. She moved in about 4 months ago. My apartment, I own it outright. She was supposed to start contributing to expenses after she saved up a bit. Never happened. Car repair, dental work. Her friend needed help. Always something. Yesterday morning I woke up early for work. She was already awake, which was weird because she usually sleeps till noon. She was on the couch, with my phone. "What are you doing?" I asked. She jumped like I'd caught her stealing. "Nothing. Checking weather." On my phone. Her phone was right next to her on the couch. Didn't think much of it. Grabbed my phone, went to work. Last night I got home late. Bad day. Boss on my back, project falling apart, just wanted to zone out. Went to my photos where I keep the recording saved. Gone. Checked recently, deleted. Not there. Searched the whole phone. Gone. My hand started shaking. "Did you use my phone today?" "No." Not even looking up from her screen. "Are you sure?" "Why?" Now she looked at me. "The recording of my daughter is gone." She was quiet for a second. Then, "Oh, yeah, I deleted that." Just like that. Casual, like she'd tossed old leftovers. "You what?" "I deleted it. You need to move on. You listen to that constantly, it's unhealthy. I'm trying to help." I couldn't speak. My brain just stopped working. She kept going. "I've been so patient. Really patient. But it's been 2 years. You can't live in the past forever. We're building a future and you're obsessed with a recording of a dead. Get out." "What?" "Get out of my apartment." "Are you serious? Over this? There are therapists, support groups. You don't need some recording to. Get out." "It's almost midnight. Where am I supposed to go?" "Don't care. You don't live here. Not on the lease. Get your stuff and leave. You're being insane. I'm trying to help you and you're—" I picked up my phone and started dialing. "Who are you calling?" "Police, to report a trespasser." She stared at me like I'd grown a second head. Then grabbed her purse and left. Slammed the door so hard my neighbor knocked asking if everything was okay. After she left, I sat on the couch for an hour. Just sitting. Then I remembered. Cloud backup. Auto syncs weekly. Checked. It was there. She'd only deleted it from the phone. I have it back. Downloaded it, saved it 3 more places, listened to it and cried harder than I have since the funeral. But sitting here in my car right now, what I keep thinking about is this. She looked at the last piece of my daughter I have and decided it was inconvenient. And I know she's not gonna just disappear quietly. Update 1. Been about a week. It got messy fast. Night I kicked her out. She went to her best friend's place. Know this because the best friend called me next morning. "What the hell is wrong with you?" No hello, just straight into it. "Excuse me?" "She's devastated. She tried to help you, and you threw her out in the middle of the night." She deleted the only recording I have of my daughter's voice. Pause. "Well, she said it was an accident. She told me to my face it was on purpose. Said I needed to move on." She's been dealing with your depression for over a year. She's been nothing but supportive, and she's been living rent-free in my apartment for 4 months, telling me I'm too attached to my dead daughter. She can stay devastated. Hung up. Next day I came home from work and the lock on my door had scratches around it. Someone had tried to get in. Door was still locked, but the marks were fresh. Called our property manager. I'm on the condo board. Technically I manage the building myself, but we have a guy who handles security. He changed the locks immediately. Added a better deadbolt. Got a Ring camera installed. That night she showed up. Ring camera caught everything. Knocked on the door. I was on the couch watching her on my phone. Knocked again, harder. I know you're home. Open up. I didn't move. This is ridiculous. We need to talk. You can't throw away a year over a stupid recording. I opened the door. Left the screen door closed though. Did you try to break in earlier? I was getting my things. You don't have a key. I changed the locks. You can't do that. I live here. No, you don't. You've been staying here. Different thing. 4 months. That makes me a tenant. You have to give me 30 days. You never paid rent. You're not a tenant. You're a guest who stayed too long. Her face went red. You're garbage. You know that? I spent a whole year dealing with your moping and crying and staring at pictures of your dead. I closed the door. Locked it. Sat back down. She pounded on it for maybe 10 minutes, then left. Few days later got a text from a number I didn't recognize. Her mom. My daughter told me what you did. Shame on you. She was trying to help you heal and you attacked her. Replied, she deleted the only recording I have of my daughter's voice. On purpose. After living in my apartment rent-free for 4 months. You want to discuss how that was helping. I'm all ears. Nothing back. Then an hour later, text from my ex. Coming to get my stuff tomorrow afternoon. You better let me in. Me, your stuff will be boxed outside my door tomorrow afternoon. You're not coming inside. If you try, I'm calling the cops. Her, you can't do that. What if someone steals it? Me, not my problem. You have an hour to get it. After that, it's getting donated. That's illegal. No, it's not. You don't live here, not on any paperwork. I'm being nice by boxing it instead of trash bagging it. Currently boxing her stuff. Not much. Clothes, toiletries, books, makeup. She never really unpacked, which looking back should have been a sign, like she knew it was temporary. But I keep finding things, my things, damaged or moved. My daughter's baby book, not where I keep it. Found it in my ex's stuff, shoved under some shirts, like she was gonna take it. Photo of my daughter at the beach, framed, glass is cracked now. Don't remember it being cracked. A blanket my daughter used to have has a stain on it. Looks like wine. She wasn't just trying to make me move on. She was erasing my daughter piece by piece and I didn't even notice. Tomorrow her stuff goes outside. Then I'm blocking every number she's used. But yeah, not over yet. I can feel it. Update 2. Called it. Got way worse. She picked up her stuff, showed up with her best friend and her mom. Everything was outside like I said. Watched on the Ring camera while they loaded a car. Her mom saw the camera and flipped it off. Classy. Best friend tried my door handle. I deadbolted it from inside. My ex just stood there staring at the camera. Hope you're happy, she said, like she was talking to me through it. Hope you die alone with your recordings. They left. I thought that was the end. Wasn't. Couple days later I came home from work and my apartment door was open. Not broken, just open. Unlocked from inside. Property manager swore only he has the master key, didn't let anyone in. Checked building security footage. My ex's best friend followed another resident in around lunch. Slipped in behind them. Came up to my floor. Knocked on my door. And my neighbor. This sweet elderly lady I help with groceries sometimes. Let her in. The best friend told her she was my girlfriend. Locked herself out. Could she please open the door? My neighbor has an emergency key to my place. I gave it to her after her husband died, in case she needed help. Neighbor felt awful after. Had no idea. The girl seemed so nice and worried. Checked my apartment. Didn't look like anything was missing at first. Then I checked the memory boxes. I have 3 boxes of my daughter's things. Clothes she wore, toys, art from school, cards she made me. Small stuff. Things I couldn't let go. 1 box was empty, just completely cleaned out. Stuffed rabbit she slept with every night. Drawings from kindergarten. Birthday cards she made me with crayon handprints. All gone. Called the police. They took a report but were honest, without proof. It's he said, she said. My neighbor let someone in thinking they had permission. Not much they could do. Called my ex. No answer. Called the best friend. Same. Texted, return my daughter's things or I'm filing theft charges. Her, don't know what you're talking about. Me, security footage shows your friend entering my building. My neighbor let her in. An entire box of my daughter's belongings is missing. Prove it. I have security footage. Of her entering the building. Not of her taking anything. Good luck with that. That was a few days ago. Yesterday I found out she'd been posting on social media. Don't follow her anymore, but a friend sent screenshots. Long post about how she'd tried to help her boyfriend heal from losing his daughter, but he was emotionally abusive and weaponized his grief. And when she gently encouraged him to seek therapy instead of obsessing over a recording, I threw her out in the middle of the night with nowhere to go. Comments were mixed. People who know me called BS. People who didn't were sympathetic to her. Her mom posted too. My daughter gave a year to a man who couldn't move past trauma. Tried so hard to help, he repaid her by throwing her out and now harassing her. Some people can't be helped. That's when I lost it. I commented. On both posts. Never comment on anything but screw it. You're right, I couldn't move past losing my daughter. It's the worst thing that's ever happened to me. But here's what you're not saying. You deleted the only recording I had of her voice. On purpose. Told me to my face I needed to move on. You lived rent-free in my apartment for 4 months while criticizing me for keeping photos of her. And yesterday someone you know broke into my apartment and stole a box of her belongings. Security footage shows your best friend entering my building under false pretenses. So yeah, I threw you out, and I'd do it again. Posted screenshots of our texts, her admitting to deleting it, her calling my daughter a dead kid, her demanding back in after I changed locks, tagged the best friend, return my daughter's things within 24 hours or I'm pressing charges. It exploded. Comments turned fast. People asking my ex what the hell was wrong with her. Her mom deleted her post. Ex set her profile to private. That was yesterday afternoon. Last night, late, my Ring camera went off. Someone at my door, the best friend, holding a box. She set it down, knocked once, basically ran. I waited a few minutes, checked the hall was empty, got the box. Everything was there. Rabbit, drawings, card, all of it, except the rabbit reeked of cigarettes now, and one of the drawings was ripped. But it was back. This morning, text from a number I didn't know. You got your stuff. Leave us alone, or we're getting a restraining order against you. Me, you broke into my home and stole from me. Contact me again and I'm filing charges. Try me. Blocked it. Ex's mom called from her number. Didn't answer. She left a voicemail. You're a monster. You put my daughter on blast online about something private, made her look terrible to everyone, all because you can't let go. Deleted it halfway through. Today I filed for a restraining order. Police said between the break-in, theft, attempted break-in, and online harassment, I had enough. Hearings in a couple weeks. Changed my neighbor's lock to a smart lock with a code. Explained everything. She felt horrible. Told her it wasn't her fault. My ex is gonna fight it. Her lawyer sent a letter saying I'm weaponizing the legal system and she's the real victim. Don't care. She tried to erase my daughter, stole her things, called her a dead kid like she was trash to throw out. Done. Final update: restraining order hearing was last week. Went about how I expected, somehow still worse. She showed up with her mom and a lawyer. Looked like a cheap one. Probably Googled lawyer near me. Judge reviewed everything. Police report, security footage, neighbor's statement, text messages, social media screenshots. Her lawyer started with how I was harassing his client by posting private conversations, and the break-in was a misunderstanding. Her friend was just retrieving belongings. Judge, what belongings? Your client moved out with everything days earlier, correct? Lawyer stumbled. She forgot some items. So she had someone break in by lying to a neighbor instead of arranging pickup with the owner? It wasn't breaking in. The neighbor opened under false pretenses. The neighbor believed she had permission. She didn't. That's trespassing. Lawyer switched tactics. Your Honor, my client endured emotional abuse for over a year. She was trying to help him grieve properly. I laughed. Out loud. Couldn't help it. Judge looked at me. Something funny? Sorry, Your Honor. It's just helping me grieve by deleting the only recording of my dead daughter's voice isn't therapy. It's just cruel. Judge looked back at the lawyer. Did your client delete this recording? She did, but she was trying to help him move forward. And the items taken from his apartment, the box of his daughter's belongings? Lawyer glanced at my ex. She whispered something. Those were returned. After security footage went public and theft charges were threatened, I added. Judge reviewed papers again. Did you or did you not delete a recording from his phone? My ex spoke up finally. Yes, but... And did you tell him he needed to move on? He was obsessed. It was unhealthy. I was trying to help. By destroying something irreplaceable? It was just a recording. He was using it to wallow in grief. Judge went quiet then. Ma'am, I've reviewed the evidence. You lived rent-free in his apartment, destroyed his property, arranged for someone to trespass and steal, and launched a public harassment campaign when he ended things. Temporary restraining order is now permanent. 1 year. No contact. Stay 500 feet from him, his home, and his workplace. Her mom stood up. This is insane. She didn't do anything wrong. She tried to help a broken man. Bailiff moved toward them. Mom sat down. My ex started crying. This isn't fair. I gave him a year. I tried so hard, and he's punishing me for caring. Judge, you're being held accountable for your actions. There's a difference. Order granted. Outside, her mom tried to approach me. Bailiff stopped her. She yelled from across the parking lot, "You're gonna regret this." She was the best thing that happened to you. Got in my car, left. That was a week ago. Since then, nothing. She's following the order so far. Haven't heard from her, friends, family. Few people reached out to apologize. Mutual friends who believed her at first said they didn't know how bad it was. Appreciated it, but not interested in keeping those friendships. If they believed her that fast, they didn't really know me. My neighbor brought me cookies and apologized again. Told her again it wasn't her fault. Had coffee and showed her pictures of my daughter. She said she'd wanted to ask before but thought it'd be painful. Told her I love talking about her. She's not a wound or a secret. She's my daughter. Last night I backed up that voice recording everywhere. 3 different clouds. Emailed it to myself. USB drive in a safe deposit box. Nobody's deleting it again. Went through the damaged stuff too. The torn drawing, my daughter made it in 1st grade. Picture of our family holding hands. Took it to a professional. They can fix it. Costs $200, but it'll look new. The rabbit that smelled like smoke. Professional cleaning. 3 times. Smells mostly gone. Sits on my bookshelf now. Not dating. Don't plan to for a while. Maybe ever. Not because I'm stuck like she said, but because I'm fine alone. Got friends, got family, got work, got memories of my daughter. And I have 38 seconds of her voice saying she loves me. That's enough. Someone asked if I feel bad about how it went. If I was too harsh. No. She tried to erase my daughter, looked at my grief and decided it was inconvenient. Stole irreplaceable things out of spite. Could have left like an adult at any point. Could have said this isn't working and walked away. Instead, she tried to destroy the one thing I had left. You don't forgive that. You don't feel guilty about consequences for that. Her family still thinks I'm the villain, that I'm punishing her for trying to help. Probably always will. I don't care. My daughter existed. She was here, she was real and perfect and loved, and nobody gets to erase that. Not for their comfort, not for any reason. The order expires in a year. Doubt she'll try contact after, but if she does, I'll deal with it. For now, I'm good. Better than good, actually. Apartment feels like mine again, lighter, quieter in a good way. Last week was the anniversary of my daughter's diagnosis. Took the day off. Went to her favorite park. Sat by the pond where we fed ducks, listened to her voice on my phone. Good night, Daddy, I love you, I miss you, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. That laugh, that perfect laugh. Some guy walked past, saw me smiling at my phone, with tears on my face. Probably thought I was nuts. Didn't care. I have my daughter's voice. Nobody can take that from me again. That's all I need.